One of the things I forgot the other one, so I'll just make a second quick video. Quite often when we're using these iPads, we use a feature called Cue. If you're set up in Cue, whoever's leading can actually control your iPad and pull up your tunes for you. It's still really helpful to know how to navigate around and find tunes, because the Cue feature in the app is not perfect and it can get quirky. It relies on iPads being connected to Wi-Fi, and sometimes they get disconnected, or if you get out of the app. It's gotten better, but it still can be quirky. But it's easy to get into the Cue feature, so I'm going to show you how to do that. Again, tapping in the center of the screen to get the menu at the top. This time we're going to be looking on the right-hand side. You look at the top at the little suitcase that's there. If I click the suitcase, and you'll notice down towards the bottom there is the word Cue, and this one is already actually connected and set up, but one of the things that sometimes you have to do is if you're connected and it's just quit working, you have to disconnect and reconnect. So this is actually helpful. So if I'm trying to disconnect, obviously you can see the word disconnect, and hit done. And now you're not connected to Cue anymore. Now, again, tap center of the screen, toolbox, Cue. Unless you're the leader calling the tunes, in which case you'll tap lead, you're going to want to tap follow program changes. Do not tap follow page turns or both or dual page mode. Page turns would be cool, but that would require that everybody's music have the exact same page turns and page layout, which is just not even realistic. So what you would be doing is following program changes, and that's it. You're into that mode. If I tap on the toolbox again, you'll notice the Cue icon now has the little square with the 3 dots, and you can check that status and see, yep, I'm set up to follow program changes. What would happen then is myself or Brian or whoever's leading would set theirs to lead, and whenever they pulled up a tune, boom, that tune would come up on your iPad. If for some reason at some point you get a little message box that's basically telling you that you don't have the tune that they called and you should request, and asking you if you want to request it, does have a feature where it'll send you the file, but don't, because they're going to send you the piano part, and if you're playing trumpet or bass or whatever, it's not necessarily going to be helpful. So don't do that. It's not perfect, and there's still some bugs, and it's very particular about titles, but I think I've got it going pretty well. Again, still helpful to know how to be able to find a tune on the fly, which is see that other video, and even more helpful to just be able to put your tunes in a set list. All right, that's how to use the Cue feature. Again, that's on the upper right under the toolbox. And again, if all of a sudden at some point you are not getting the tunes pulled up for you, it's helpful sometimes to go in and disconnect and then